Welcome to our event. I'm David from Black Shark. I'm very excited to be here to kick off the launch of our brand and our native flagship Black Shark 2. So, Indian market is a very potential market for gaming phone, and the India gaming ecosystem are also very important for us. So, let me start to talk about the origin of our company. These two guys are our founders, Peter and Harrison. Harrison is here. Can you stand up and say hello to us? They are our founders, and they are pretty famous in mobile phone industry because they have a long history in the China mobile phone industry. And when people talk about them, they may think they look like this. It's professional and technical. But what people don't know is they are actually gamers. They play all kinds of games, from the arcade games, PC games, console games, until the mobile game, put the game development into next level. There are three most unacceptable situations for global mobile gamers. This game lags, frame drops, and the phone will become too hot when you play a long time. And also the phone performance may be not enough to play some hardcore games. So as two of the 2.2 billion gamers, Harrison and Peter, they think what they can do for the gaming world. So finally, they think they have to develop a new gaming device, start from zero, rather than change from the existing smartphones. So Black Shark's core technology was born. We are the world's first one to have an independent image chipset for the screen display. And we are the world's first one to launch the direct touch liquid cooling technology. And also we are the first one to have the one key to an immersive gaming mode. We call it Shark Space. And also we are the first one to have the X-shaped antenna for a better signal. And also we are the first one to solve the compatible issue for screen touch and the gamepad control. We launched the Black Shark 1 in April last year, and we get a lot of positive feedback from the global gamers. They call it a best gaming phone. From 2017 and 2018, we invested more than $6 million US dollars to our R&D, and we have more than 400 patents for the gaming device, and 99% of our staff are gamers. We can say Black Shark is a company united with gamers. So I'm very glad to be here to introduce Black Shark as a gaming technology company, creating a gaming ecosystem based on our hardware, software, and service, not mainly carried by smartphone. From 2017, Black Shark was founded, and we get investment from different investors. Xiaomi is one of our investors. But I also want to clarify, we are still an independent company. We have our independent R&D and product line. So now I think it's time for me to introduce our latest model, Black Shark 2. I will focus on some innovation features because maybe most of you already know the specs. So let's start with the product video. Here comes a very unique color in the market, frozen silver. And also one more color, glory blue. So as a gaming phone, the performance is the most important. So let's check what is the unrivaled performance for Black Shark 2. And before that, I'm very happy to invite our partner, cherished partner from Qualcomm, Mr. Rajin, come to the stage. Welcome, Mr. Rajin.
Thank you, David. Nice to be here. I know there are a few people, probably I don't need a mic. It's good to be here because this is something which we have been talking about in India for a while, gaming. And it's one of the few things that has been on the top of the mind of Qualcomm in any new processor that we design now. And it's a matter of pride that we have got Black Shark bringing this device to India for the serious gamers. This has become a big gaming market. We may not be as big as China, but at $1 billion of revenue and around 250 million gamers, I think this market is ready and deserves to have a product like Black Shark. So very happy to have you guys bring this device here. This product actually uses our flagship, the top of the class 855. Few of you probably know already what 855 is all about. It's the top of the end processor for us. It's the first time that we have upped the processing capabilities, and it uses the Cryo processor, which gives us 45% higher performance than the previous 845. So 855 is super fast. This is the first time such a massive jump has been given. And also, it has a 20% higher graphics performance. Now, all of these actually is important when, especially as today we're going to talk about gaming, I'll try to be closer to all those aspects of Snapdragon 855, which actually have a meaning for gaming or gamers. Also, it has an AI engine, and we've optimized the AI for a 3x level of performance. Again, here it is 3 times more. So when you look at the basic performance part of it, the 855 is the right platform, the Uber platform, the best platform for gaming. To add specifically on the gaming related, we'll probably go a little bit deeper as we go ahead on a few aspects of gaming. But on the camera, we have HDR+. We have the first time we are supporting HEIF capture. On gaming, as I said, for the immersive experience, we're going to talk about a few of those elements of gaming which we will dwell into. Elite gaming, Snapdragon Elite Gaming, we are bringing it for the first time on 855. I'll talk about it. It also has 2 aspects which we'll cover in the next slide, is physically based rendering and what it does. And it'll give you an idea of how it creates a difference for the gamers. And we also have the PBR and also have the true HDR gaming. So these 2 aspects we'll cover. It has the 2 Gbps LTE modem especially for the online gamers and multiplayer gaming. This is going to be a massive advantage. So Elite Gaming is, for the first time we've introduced Elite Gaming and Elite Gaming as a part of the 855 launch. What it does is it ensures, promises a performance in gaming which is very smooth, whether it is in terms of the playback, whether it's in terms of audio, whether in terms of reaction, whether in terms of power. So with this branding of Elite Gaming, which is available on 855, a gamer can experience the best, and it almost sets the gamer to win the game. So that's what Elite Gaming brings. A few features of the Elite Gaming, when we call this product to be having an Elite Gaming, we'll talk about game jank reducer. Now this is, we all understand, especially those who game, we understand that game jank is basically the sputter or the stutter which gets, you don't generally enjoy it because now it will be a very smooth play of the game. Another important is the game engine optimizations. We have done it for the top 10 games. So all the best games, all the top played games in the world, and they get covered in India too, are all optimized specifically. So when we design the software of 855 and when it runs on Black Shark 2, it actually is going to give you the optimal performance for the top 10 games. We then have the anti-cheat. This is something which I started off recently, and for all the non-gamers, this is something which is more like a add-on which is added to the phone as a side load. And what it does is it actually helps the player to cheat. And with our anti-cheat extension on these phones, we are able to block that. So this is a new thing which is coming up, very essential, because, for example, if you can see through a wall when you're shooting, that's a cheating. And while the gaming companies, the gaming studios, they are working on it as responsible technology provider, we also help that this sort of things which are used in the gaming are avoided. So that's an important thing which we have started doing with Elite Gaming. And again, it's a fast game load. Now, of course, like let's say a 10% faster loading on this 855 helps you to load the game faster. Most of us have been so impatient in our lives that we do not like slow loading of any game. So this is basically another aspect we have taken care of in 855 Elite Gaming. One feature of the two features which I talked about was basically the HDR gaming. Now, I wanted to play a video which I'm unable to do it here for this particular aspect, but what you see on the left is typically most of the games are in SDR. And that's the type of a resolution you see. So it's a low resolution. Then, especially when you see the HDR enable, you will see the realness of the video. So as you game, you are probably gaming in that sort of a resolution and that sort of a feeling. So it gives you a total near real life experience when you're gaming. Of course, what it does translate in technical sense, and not going too much deep, but basically it is almost 1 billion colors, while the SDR was 64 million. So you're talking about a few multiple times more colors. That gives, and that you have to actually experience. So when you're done, probably you might want to see it on the phone when they are unveiled. This aspect I wanted to touch, these were the two topics I wanted to touch specifically on Elite Gaming, the physically based rendering. This is basically, again, one more aspect where we at Qualcomm have been working relentlessly to give the images a feeling as if it's live, it's almost there in front of you. And this we are able to do because we have our Adreno 640, which is a better 20%, as I said, performance. You can actually see the PBR performance. And I'll play a small video in the end to show you how this is going to change the feeling you have, and that again you can experience. So summarizing, I think 855, which is the top class, the world's best processor which we have got today, that has been optimized specifically for gaming. And once you touch, once you feel, once you work on this, once you play on this phone, Black Shark 2, you will realize the difference, or the substantial difference you can enjoy on this device. I'll play a small video. If you can play the video on the PBR. So this is basically without the PBR on. So this is an image which we have created and without the PBR on, and this is with the PBR on. It was off and this is on. So you can see almost that it has almost 30 times more light reflection, which scenarios which can be rendered. So that's the beauty, and that's the type of images you will enjoy when you use Black Shark 2. So this is pretty much in short on the processor and how Black Shark 2 has been optimized for the ultimate gaming phone. Thank you. Back to you, David.
So thank you, Mr. Regine. With the most powerful processor, we also need the, With the most powerful processor, we also need the cooling technology to make the processor have the most powerful performance. In April last year, we launched the world first direct touch liquid cooling system, and we launched the second generation with the model Hello, and with Black Shark 2, we come to the third generation multi-touch liquid cooling system. We have totally 6 layers for this cooling system, and that make all the phone body can help the heat dissipation. For the third generation solution, we have 2 very important innovations. First, we have a large core plate to cover the part of the CPU, GPU, and also the IF part, which contribute 70% of the total heat of the phone. And also we have a heat pipe to cover the charging unit, which covers 30% of the total heat. So that means we use the 2 different parts for the heat dissipation. And with a large cold plate, which is 5 times bigger than what we used before, so we can have the heat conduction into a very high efficiency. This is the testing result after we play PUBG Mobile for 1 hour. We can see, compared to other brand, Black Shark 2 can balance the heat very well. So, as we have a very good cooling technology, so we also developed the Ludicrous mode to let the processor have the best performance. With the Ludicrous mode, the processor can be running at the highest frequency and never drop. So when you running in the Ludicrous mode, you will have the best gaming experience. We also proposed our newest cooling fan when you run in the Ludicrous mode. With this cooling fan, we can deduct 10 degrees in only 10 seconds. This cooling fan, we not only have the traditional fan technology, and also we have the new wafer cooling units. This can make the phone drop the temperature immediately. And also we have the dedicated gaming battery for Black Shark 2. We can have the fastest charging speed when you playing a game. So when you play a mobile phone, you have to hold the phone like this. So it's easy, your hand, to block the signal. Like the red part and the yellow part. Easy, you have a very weak signal and block your games. So we launched our X-type antenna in April last year, and now we come to the X+2 smart antenna. With the X-shaped antenna and the both side Wi-Fi and LTE antenna, we can have the best signal performance. So except the performance, we also have a lot of innovation features for the gaming control. We customize the chipset for the screen touch. So we can have the world first 220 Hz touch report rates. So this highest touch report rates can make us have the world lowest latency of the screen touch, only 43.5 milliseconds. So let's see the differences when we compare with the other brand for the screen touch. Yes, we can see compared to other brand, our screen touch the latency is the lowest. There's a report said for ordinary gamers, normal gamers, their response time is more than 130 milliseconds. But for some pro gamers, the response time will be lower than 110 milliseconds. But without noise latency or the screen touch, ordinary gamer can upgrade to a pro gamer immediately. And also we have a very special innovation. I think it's a revolution for the gaming control. We call this master touch. So it's a little bit similar like iPhone 3D touch technology, but it's much more advanced. We have the two left and right force touch zone. So with these two force touch zone, we support all the games, and we can be applied for all the functions based on our customization, based on our settings. So let's see how master touch can rock the games. So with the master touch, you only use your two thumbs instead of the 4 fingers to control the games. The gaming vision also very important for the gaming experience. So Black Shark is the world first one to have the independent image chipset DSP for the screen display. So we support the MEMC technology, and also we support HDR gaming. So more than that, we are the world first one to have the innovation for the DC professional night dimming technology. Normally, when you take a photo for the AMOLED screen, you will see there's some black lines on the screen. So when you watch the screen long time, it will make you feel dizzy. But with our DC professional night dimming technology, we can let our gamers, even you watch the screen long time, play game long time, but your eyes still can feel comfortable. So we have the innovation for this technology is for gamers, for even they play long-time games, they still have a very good, comfortable for their eyes and a very good gaming vision. And also we support the two-view display. So these two photos shows the differences with or without this two-view technology. And also this photos shows how it works at different time during a day. So Black Shark tried to make the effort to be the best portable gaming station, but we couldn't make it only with ourselves. We also need the support for our partners. So I'm very happy to invite our partner from Gameloft, Mr. Li Qing, to make a presentation. So.
Thank you, David, for an introduction. Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Myself, Nitin Goel from Gameloft. I'm pretty excited to be here in front of you today to talk about the partnership that we have forged between Black Shark and Gameloft. We at Gameloft, with over 2 decades of experience, have some of the best AAA titles like Modern Combat, Asphalt, Order and Chaos, besides hugely popular casual games like Minions, Despicable Me, Minions, and Disney Magic Kingdom. Sorry. Yeah, so all through these years, right, so at Gameloft, we have kept the pure gaming experience at the core of our development, which is ingrained in our DNA. And with the cutting-edge technology, which is now available like Black Shark and Qualcomm, we are actually able to offer to the gamers a very immersive gaming experience, which virtually is like real on the mobile device itself. Today, I'm actually here to also announce in front of you
Sports Series presented by Black Shark, the official gaming device of the competition. legend with fans all over the world cheering you on. An international esports event with 4 online qualifiers, 3 online regional playoffs, and only 12 spots for the final showdown at Gamescom. Legends will compete live on stage with the Black Shark 2 smartphone and 20,000 euros in prizes on the line. Visit asphaltesports.com for more information. Show us what you got and become a legend.
So I would like to thank Black Shark for partnering, and this has actually helped us to actually bring this for the gamers. I'm sure it must be on your phones, but if not, please download S49 and participate into this event and have a chance to visit to Cologne over the Gamescom. Thank you very much, and I wish all the success to the Black Shark team. Back to you, David.
Thank you. I hope there will be more India gamers can join the Asphalt series sponsored by Black Shark. So as 5G is coming, playing game on a different platform will become true and very soon. So Black Shark with Black Shark accessories can have more and more gaming possibilities. So this is a handheld game control mode. So we can check the video. Except the handheld mode, we also have the night stream mode. With the Black Shark cable, you no need to buy any extra accessories, and just download our live stream application, and you can get the audio and the video live stream immediately. So let's see how it works. Yes, we also support the host mode. When you want to play a mobile game on a bigger screen on your TV, so you only need our gamepad. We have a gamepad rack, and also you only need a HDMI cable, so you can play the game on the TV. So this is the video. Okay, this is all the part for the product. Let's end up with a product video. So I'm very happy to announce Flipkart will be our exclusive official partner in Indian market. So I would like to invite Mr. Aditya from Flipkart onto the stage. Welcome, Mr. Aditya.
Good afternoon, everybody. Congratulations and to the Black Shark team for coming to India, and thank you for choosing us as our partners. Gaming industry in India has astronomically increased in the last 24 months or so. But one of the big sort of need gap analysis that we've seen is more and more average phones have been used to try and solve for the world's best games. Okay, and then when we met Black Shark for the first time a few months before, we realized that this is something that was absolutely needed for our country, and that's where our conversations began. What we've seen today is actually what India needs, and my understanding would say that this is just going to be the beginning of the hardcore gamers league in our country. If you look at over the last 12 months, a few games have actually had millions of downloads and players in our country still playing on not so good smartphones. And then therefore, for them to compete globally has always been a challenge. I think Black Shark comes and actually solves that problem head on. That is our big play into it. We are also very excited to sort of announce a 3-year strategic relationship with Black Shark, where what we're going to do is that we continue to go and talk to our customers as to what they need into their gaming smartphones, go and give that feedback to Black Shark, work together with them, and continue to create smartphones, accessories, and software solutions to help you bring better. Thank you also to the fact that we have Qualcomm right here, pushing the agenda. That actually makes it the whole package. And we cannot wait to see the story unfold over the next 90 to 100 days as to how does our customer lap into the Black Shark product. Thank you and congratulations again.
Thanks, Mr. Aditya. So with Flipkart, we will Black Shark 2 will available exclusively on Flipkart from 4th June, 12 p.m. And now I think we come to the most excited part. Black Shark we bring the 2 specs of Black Shark 2 to Indian market. Except the best gaming experience, Black Shark also want to offer the most affordable price to the global gamers. So for 6G version, the price will be 39,999 Indian rupees. And also we have the top spec, which is 12G version. The price will be 49,999 Indian rupees. I'm very excited to bring Black Shark 2 into the battlefield of the India. So thanks for all the partners and all the media joining our event. I would like to invite all the partners come to the stage and we take a photo. So Harrison and me will be around here. So if you have any questions, you can feel free to come to us. Please. Thank you for all the people coming today. The demo area is open, so you can experience our newest Black Duck 2. Thank you very much.